Hello, everybody. Welcome back to possibly the most scuffed podcast on Earth, Hexus After Dark. Ignore Monster for right now. I am here with my co-hosts, Red Knight,
Sup?
Jerry,
Hello.
Monster,
That's a good intro, bro.
Hello.
a Kylist,
Hello.
and he who shall not be named.
Kyle's abusing perms. Kyle's abusing perms. Kyle's
Meet him again. Meet him again. Meet him
I
again.
know,
Get
he's
him
having
out
the
of
best
here.
Huggies.
intern.
Get him out of here.
The only
Get him outta
novice
here.
person here while we talk about novice.
Yeah,
I still
Hey,
do.
I- Oh my.
You could
At least
spam
he got
ping me all
drafted.
you want. I'm done. Do not
No,
disturb.
just unmute him. It's fine. It's fine. He was doing it for the memes. The
I know.
content has been created. We're good.
But
Dude,
Dude,
she's
he
abusing
stands
perms.
up and he barely. Oh my lord. He stands up and he's still in frame.
Oh no! Leave my.
Alright. Anyways.
Alright.
Are you kneeling? He's bent over.
Alright,
He-
back
We
on
he's
track.
are.
He's bent forward
Back
like
on
this.
track. Back
You
on
know,
track.
you know
Back
in
on
Minecraft how
track.
they crouch? That's what he's doing.
Back on track. Alright. Let's get started with Novice.
Okay.
So, two games played. Wisdom Academy versus Hyperflex and SPC versus Edinburgh.
2 rolls.
Both of them 3-0.
Z.
Yeah. Really large sleeper moment.
Yeah,
Both of them with 3-0s. One of them hasn't been played yet. I don't even remember who it was against.
It's
Oh,
One
TW.
for- one
TW.
versus two.
Geo?
I'd
Oh,
like to
Tio-
point
Tio-
out.
Tio-
I'd like to point out. We almost, if we didn't throw Anubis, basically the second part of Anubis, we would have gone beat Hyperflex faster than Seattle.
Why didn't you?
Because
they
they
were
subbed.
memeing.
Wait,
They were
didn't your team get yelled at?
What?
Did your team get yelled at for that?
Yeah, we got yelled at for not rolling hard enough.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
Who
Yeah.
yelled at
that
you?
sounds like
because-
the Wisdom Academy way,
Jerry?
bro.
The thing is though, we threw our attack, basically, our second
Yeah, true.
attack. We had 4 minutes to get one tick, and it took us the whole 4 minutes because we just kept staggering ourselves. Yeah, it
Wow.
was ugly.
Who yelled?
Who do you think yelled?
Navino,
snitched?
Of course.
Navino,
Yeah.
Navino, and
Navino,
Jeff.
Navino is
Jeff
1,000%.
Nev wasn't
Who also yelled at you?
Jeff, because Nev wasn't there. Yeah.
Yikes. Jeff yelling is almost worse than Nevin yelling. TBH.
Big brother
Like,
vibes.
But it,
Alright,
it was
so-
basically,
I mean-
it was
We
basically.
don't really
I got
have
us
to
in my
talk
room.
about.
We don't.
Or, yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. We don't
And I
really have
got
to
stuck
talk
There's
about
with
the role
there's big notes on Hyperflex losing half their roster.
big notes.
Hello.
At least half the roster,
Yeah.
at least, and some
Half the
management. Well,
starters,
most
yeah, right?
management.
I want to have
Half
something
the
to share.
starters, yeah.
I dropped my webcam and it unplugged my headphones.
Alright, I don't care. Anyways, for Hyperflex, people that were actually important that got dropped. Brendan, I think, yeah, Brendan,
Brandon,
right?
Herping Yoshi,
Brandon.
and
Brandon, Herping Yoshi, and B Banana. All homies of ours, coincidentally.
And then
Um,
Ghost
I
got
can say with
traded.
confidence they were the main comms of that team. Smile.
Oh yeah, I
And
was
they
there
are now
for
all
Ace
gone.
Grim. Yep.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what happened to Herping between season 2 and now, but like, I don't know how positive an influence he was on that roster. Like, I don't know, dude. Like
That's
everything
fair.
I've seen, like
From the one scrim I was able to go to, he was already boomed out of his mind with the team in general
Yeah.
because the team was not cooperating. Anybody could see that. It was honestly extremely rough.
yeah. I don't know, dude. It's kind of hard. But I mean, this is kind of what I expect out of this brand at this point. Like they were pretty scuffed last season too, management wise. They had a revolving door of coaches. The players took over the brand, and then the players scuffed it harder. And then they get one playoff win, so they acted like they had redeemed their season after getting like 2 wins in the regular season, or 3. I don't even remember who they beat. Who they beat?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. The point is like Hyperflex seems to have a reputation for just being scuffed. Like
Mhm.
season in, season
Sure.
out. It's like as sure as Wisdom is gonna make a run, bro. Hyperflex is gonna be scuffed management wise. So this is everything is going according to the plan. The TV producers have it rolling. Everything is
The
working
script
within
is
their
in
vein.
place.
Yeah, no.
It's unfolding. The pages
Yeah.
are.
All right.
We just got to get to the climax when Wisdom Academy loses the grand finals.
Yike.
I'm-
All
That
right.
ain't gonna
So,
happen.
So, anyways, to talk a little bit more about the games, all of us were right. I think for all of us were for sure right against the Wisdom Hyperflex game. Easy 3-0 for Wisdom. Besides Temple of Anubis because they're dumbasses. SBC versus Edinburgh. I don't remember what I put, so I'm gonna have to look really quickly.
I'm looking. I think a bunch of us said 3-1.
No, only Red and I said 3-1s, but that was
Uh,
before me got traded.
That's true. The me trade is a big
That
deal.
is true.
Yeah.
Although
I
that
think
said,
if
I
me
felt, I felt like me was like a liability. I don't know. I
Yeah,
felt like
but-
without me, they'd
but I
be
feel
good.
like Yeah, but I feel like with just the synergy with the new team, like I feel like if they had the whole week, like if they had more time,
they might have
could,
taken him out.
They
I
could take a
agree.
map forward if they had me,
I-
because it's just synergy.
I
I
was
haven't
looking.
watched the game.
I was gonna say I watched some.
I
of
watched
the
most of it.
maps. Like all the maps were like winnables. It
Mhm.
felt like it wasn't
Yeah.
like they were blowout maps. Like
It
Wisdom
didn't
Academy,
look like a roll.
Wisdom Academy, outside of like the last map, like you guys literally rolled everybody. Like you just rolled them over. It was easy. Like there was no debate about who would win that game.
Can I ask
Uh,
about the
Sure.
Rim Jazzberry flex support?
Oh yeah,
Is that a thing now?
yeah, that
yeah,
happened. I
he was
was
playing
really
flex support for like
confused.
the whole thing.
Is it
I'm
any
pretty
good
sure.
or no?
Rim Jazzberry is the
It wasn't
Rye guy
about
of
Rim
novice
being
right now.
bad. It was about the tank
I
line
wouldn't say
that
Rye
was
guy.
left over being interesting.
Right, I wouldn't compare him
at
to
best.
Rye Guy because his team's 0-3. Rye Guy's
No,
team at
no,
this
no, no.
point is
I'm
3 now.
making the joke because
Yeah,
Rye guy
we're 2-1.
played
We're 2-1.
Sombra, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Rye guy played Sombra.
What are you laughing
And
at?
it
You ain't
threw
even on a
maps.
team.
Lol, lol, lol.
All right.
Trying out for the
But-
bench. Okay.
So, but everyone's predictions are right.
Yike.
So far, the only interesting thing is going into like Monday, right? Monday's gonna be OTW versus Geo. I guess we should talk about that really quick.
We still have our
That's
gonna be
a good
predictions for
game.
it.
Yeah, we do.
I think that's
Let-
gonna be a good game.
I think it's gonna be a great game, especially because there were some changes to the roster recently.
Oh
right?
yeah, B Banana went to OTW.
That's a
Oh.
big
And so did someone else. Let me check.
No, I don't
That's
think
a pretty big addition.
Banana's not going to start. She's
No, she
not
won't
gonna
Well,
get-
start.
she's gonna start, but she's still gonna
And
be in the back pocket, and that's actually pretty important.
Her being
Well,
in the back pocket is an important thing to take into consideration because she's not that
I-
bad of a player.
I think she's going to get basically 0 playing time, unless she's going to get playing time in garbage time. No offense
I
to her.
disagree because
because-
they wanted her for they obviously wanted her for something, so they've got a plan for her.
Yeah, but they've...
Yeah,
I
they
mean-
also got a new coach as well.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Corbs is no longer coaching.
OTW.
they've
just-
had that coach for a while. It's just it was unofficial.
They have
coach.
someone named
They were-
Anti-Crystal, and their
it was
name
an
is
Oh,
Michael
Anti-
Jones.
Anti's been there, yeah.
Oh, all
He
right,
was-
Anti.
He's been there.
Anti is not going to be a positive influence on that team, coaching wise.
Yikes.
So I'm over it. It's cool. Anti's like a cool dude. He's a decent player. He'd probably be okay in inter or advanced. I don't know what his SR range is right now, so maybe he's advanced. I doubt it. But like he's boomable. I don't think he understands the game well enough to actually help OTW be that well. It's like really adding a second Corbs in terms of game knowledge. So
Can't make clutch trades like Shinsei does.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Who'd you even trade for?
Nobody.
I meant changes.
Oh.
I meant changes.
I
Like in
think.
game.
I think
Oh.
the interesting things
Shut up.
about the OTW situation was that they got Banana, they got Banana. I'm just gonna stop saying the B. part.
Benans.
Banana. But also,
E
but also crucially,
Banana.
they got me, which should, in theory, since me is gonna have a better team supporting him now, because I think everyone can agree OTW's starting position was not that bad,
Hmm.
right? In terms
Yeah.
of player talent for a novice.
Pretty mid tier. Pretty mid tier.
I mean, I would say higher mid tier. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
know, like
higher
just
fair.
up mid, but mid.
like I mean I think like Edinburgh contestable eventually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering Edinburgh, had not a hard time, but they didn't look convincing against SBC in my opinion. Like, so here's the thing though. Me coming to the roster, supposing he can clean up some of his feeding and doesn't feel the need to carry, I think that could be a big deal. Also, unloading players that you think or that don't want to be there is also very helpful. And I mean, they also got rid of Florida and Void in a decent trade to SBC for me. They got rid of Off the Goose because Off the Goose decided to go Tier two paladins.
Can you say it louder for the people
People
in the back?
still
really
play
quickly?
paladins.
Tier
Wait,
two
it's weird.
paladins. Yeah, no, dude.
Thank
it's
you.
crazy.
Not even tier 1,
Hold up.
tier 2.
I know this isn't novice. But Slimal just went to advance.
Why?
Who?
Slime
Megalo?
Ball.
ISR.
Slime.
Who's that?
Slimal.
I went to Kingdom
Slimal was.
Come.
What?
Slimal was on the
Alright, let's leave
bench.
this. Let's
Like,
leave this.
what?
Literally, he was
Um,
the flex or the main support for the. Like,
Yeah, that was
hello?
literally just announced. That's why I was raising my hand
Slimal's
for.
not that good, bro. Like, I'll go on the record for that. I don't care.
Slimal up to Kingdom Come.
And now they need a support. Wait, am I getting
you should
contacted?
yeah, you should DM some people.
Oh, I'm so scared.
all right.
Are you ready for that? Dude,
What
I'm gonna
reality
Reddit. If
is
I'm on
that?
bench,
Wait, what-
I'm gonna Reddit. I'm just saying.
What team
Oh,
was
good.
it?
Make the
Hold
team
on.
worse.
It won't make that. Dude, I can.
Do you see
Wait,
Red's
what team
face?
is,
Dude,
what team is
Monster.
avail?
Hang
The
on,
bench is also thinking
Monster.
of getting another
Do
flex.
not
Okay,
DPS.
back
shit
to novice,
talk.
back to novice, back to
All
novice.
right,
Potential
pull it back.
pickup.
We need to finish novice
What?
before we do
I'm-
this.
I know.
Shh.
It was a joke. I won't Reddit. I'm
Quiet
sorry.
child.
It was a joke. Don't take it. Don't take it personally.
Okay, so let's talk about it, right? So I guess what I'm saying with all of this is to say that like the OTW thing, like I think OTW's picked up a lot of positive pieces. Supposing the Scrim Bucks come through, like this could be aight. This could be an all right matchup for them. Geo still has a lot of work to do. Their synergy kind of sucks from what I've seen. They're very, very, very reliant on Churd somehow getting away with not feeding. What?
Keep going. I'm sorry. He's an ass.
Where'd he go?
All right, I
That's a
wasn't
funny
paying
word.
attention. So I'm just saying. So like OTW could really bring it, I think, to Geo, and I think Geo, like, especially if like this is an SD Awesome's missing kind of game, all of a sudden look mortal. Although even with SD Awesome there, I think like the pickups they have are all really solid. So I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. That this is,
That's dumpy.
I'm very happy with my 3-2 prediction. So I mean that's all I really had to say about that.
I
question now?
agree to
I
3 to
also
2.
agree.
Do
Wait,
we
what's
just all
happening?
agree that
Shut
tier
up.
lists aren't? We don't even need to talk about because they're the same as last week, like
Yeah.
Wisdom Academy and then the rest of them.
Yeah.
I mean, because like
Yeah.
Edinburgh,
Yeah.
I feel like Hyperflex is even lower than the bottom now, considering that they lost 3 people.
Yeah.
Hyperflex. Hyperflex is
The
in
main
the wrong
person, the
problem
main
child
person
tier.
They
Hyperflex lost was
were rock
Brandon.
bottom.
That's true. Wait, I have one other important thing to say. 'cause,
Yes.
Monster on
talking-
Hyperflex.
Now, for this, I'm gonna look right in the camera and I'm gonna address somebody.
Oh, good God.
God, he's so hot.
I know, right? Ghost.
Oh shit! Wait, where's Monster
Ghost.
Homo
Ghost.
when I need it?
All right, Ghost. You gotta
Ghost
hear me.
Turtle.
You gotta hear. You gotta. No, not Ghost Turtle.
Just
Ghost.
Get rid of
Ghost?
the
manager.
ears.
No,
Oh, EM
no,
Ghost.
Yeah, EM Ghost.
EM Ghost.
Manager of EM. All right. You gotta listen to me, man.
First
If you say any like ridiculous nonsense, like the top 3 in novice are interchangeable, again, like I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Like I'm gonna have to like come down to novice and like have to carry y'all to make it interchangeable.
where's the belt?
I don't even
Monster,
know,
where's the
bro.
belt?
Like there's
Monster, where's
like,
the belt? Monster,
like,
get the
where,
belt.
like in what universe do you think? Like, it's okay to think that Edinburgh is kind of close to Wisdom. I get it. There's no universe where Geo is on the same level of either of you. Like Geo is like on the cusp of making it to Edinburgh's level. Edinburgh's begging to get to Wisdom Academy's level.
I don't know about Edinburgh River Geo.
I think it's pretty easy.
Edinburgh's
I
over
don't-
Geo. Yeah.
I think they're really close.
With the
I
half
especially think-
existence
I
of
think
S.
if-
I said
S-
it's
Geo-
close. I said it's
if-
close. I said it's
I
close.
think
I
it's.
said
I
Geo's
don't
gonna-
think there's. I don't think right now there's one over the other because like I think it's gonna come down to like seeing them in game. See,
I think Edinburgh has just straight up the better team across the entire board, and they play like a team better, and so
I
that's always
agree.
going to give them the inherent edge. And like I said, I think it's close. I said Geo's on the cusp of being at Edinburgh's level.
I
but
think they're on the
Edinburgh
same
is-
level right now.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
like I really just don't believe that. I think that like the team play matters too much. But it doesn't matter. The point is, man, one thing is very true. There's no universe where Wisdom Academy, Geometric, and Edinburgh Monarchs are
Are all
interchangeable.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
it's
not
Monster.
a thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
Monster.
I just have a quick question. What was
Question.
what did Slimo? What was his role?
Support.
Main support,
Main
right?
support. Main
Okay,
support.
that's all I wanted to
Okay.
ask.
All right, what's next on the list, boys?
what is
Predictions
next
for
one?
next week.
Yeah, next week.
What is
What
next
the
week's
games,
games?
you
I
know?
don't even
Okay.
know. I haven't even looked.
What do I?
Wait, Red, can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
Right now, you look like a ghost. You have like a land bomb.
Guess
Dude,
who we
Ryan's
were-
trying so
He is
hard.
the embodiment of white.
Dude, guess who we get to
You're
shut up
whiter than
next
me
week?
right now.
Guess who we get to shut up next week?
Is
Goes.
it Edinburgh?
Edinburgh.
Oh, this worked great. So
Edinburgh.
I just put like the darker
Edinburgh.
screen in front of me. That makes
Oh,
sense.
that's good.
Oh, it's
no, no.
back.
You
No,
turn
it's
on
different.
dark mode.
No, we're good. We're good. I
Okay.
fixed it.
Come on,
No,
Red's
Red's
going
yeah,
dark
I ha-
voice.
So like I had to put the reflective white screen off to the right, or I should just use Chrome Dark, which would make more sense.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
so
week is
games next week. Geo
What?
versus SBC, Edinburgh versus Washington, and
Washington?
Hyperflex versus OTW.
Washington?
Same thing. WA is Washington.
It's
what I saw.
WIS.
Wait, okay, wait. Well, let's go one
No.
at a time. What was the first matchup?
Geo v SBC 3-1 at
3-0.
minimum.
There you go.
3-0.
3-1.
3-1. If
Okay.
you hold on,
I'm sticking to my old prediction of 3-1.
Wait.
if you think if Red thinks that he wasn't convinced by who was it? Edinburgh's. If you weren't convinced by Edinburgh's victory with a 3-0 over SBC, I think that they have a fighting chance to take at least one map off. So
No.
therefore 3-1.
That's true. I just think that how do I put this? I think that it's winnable. A map is winnable and it will happen are two different statements. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I mean, obligation against, for example, obligation versus mob this week. They could have easily taken a map on us at different points,
Mhm.
but I still
Mm.
predicted us to win 3-0, and I was right.
Also,
So
Nova's prediction is 3-0. He could not join us tonight because he is in Florida or something like that.
Yeah,
Originally
Florida.
by the way, are we writing these down again?
Well, this was the
somebody else
same
can do it.
prediction from
Somebody
last
will.
week.
But yeah,
No,
Geo.
next
For
week.
the most part,
We're
this
doing-
is the
yeah.
same game that was supposed to take place this week. But
No, we're not
didn't you
predicting
say?
that again. No, we're doing
Oh.
3-0.
Geo versus
doing who?
SBC.
We're doing next week's next week. So ignore the fact that Geo hasn't played yet.
Okay, then I'm just deaf.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
so Geo versus SBC.
SBC. And
I say
then
3-0.
Nova says 3-0 as well.
And then
I say
Shin said
3-1.
3-1.
I think they'll take a map off.
Jerry, what do you
Jerry is gone.
think? All right.
Hold on, let me turn my light back on.
Kylus, I know. I think it's funny.
Kylis, what are you
Yes.
predicting for that game?
She said
Trio.
3-1.
I'm
I
changing
guess
my
3-0
mind.
now.
I'm changing my mind.
Trash can.
I'm
Okay.
I'm a pretty convincing person.
That's not
Um,
it, but okay.
Spongy.
He's just
Or
too
not
Yeah.
hot.
Spongy. SBC versus Geo. What's your
3-0.
3-0? Yeah. Austin.
I'm gonna say 3-0, yeah.
Yeah.
3-0,
Wait, Kyle,
maybe,
quit
maybe,
defending
maybe.
yourself.
3-0.
What's the next game on the docket again?
Let me
Um,
see.
Edinburgh versus
Wisdom.
Washington.
Versus Wisdom.
Oh,
He's
it's
not-
Edinburgh
Who's
versus...
not
3-0.
writing down the? Someone write down the prediction. Do it.
All right, Spongy. I'm gonna ignore your prediction only because you're playing.
Yeah,
Um,
you don't predict your own game. No.
I mean,
I did
you
last.
can. You can.
can,
just wait
but,
till
like-
the end. Just wait to the end. And just give your reasoning because you got to listen to us talk about it.
Yeah,
So
bitch.
I have Wisdom on 3-1. I think that Wisdom's on another level. I just think that their tendency when they're up 2-0 to sub in people will hurt them.
Who are they playing again?
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, 3-1, even maybe even 3-2. I think
I don't think 3-2. There's no way.
3-2 is possible, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off.
And Nevino would not risk going to a map 5. Like Nevino would Nevin will literally put them in, like the subs in, and the subs, if they lose, get subbed out immediately and then the starters will come back in and just roll, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, my main prediction is 3-1, but a 3-2 I think is entirely possible.
Possible.
If they
We're gonna have
crack
to go through
down
this
and stop putting in their other fucking subs for no reason, then they'll 3-0.
But I feel like they're gonna. Put
Yeah,
in
if they put backups in, then they're just being kind of dumb. And
Well, no. Navino is committed to getting everyone playing time. That's like a thing.
well, I mean, they got the backups got a lot of playtime today. So
I
I
know, yeah.
mean, so
I get giving people playtime, but not against like one of your biggest competitors.
Dude, I'm
it's a
I'm
game
telling
you
like
need to
it's
win,
it's
then,
it's
What was this game?
they're not
Edinburgh
it doesn't
versus-
throw-
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
I'm not saying they're like throws, but like just being.
No, I know, but I'm
yeah.
just telling you how.
I'm not saying it's a throw, but
Oh.
playing Believer, yike.
We gotta go around the horn again so I can write everybody down.
I said 3-1. Wisdom.
Barry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I gotta-
Shit
I-
prediction.
Kyle first. Kyle
Yeah,
first. I have the
Okay,
order.
me first.
Kyle Yeah.
3-1.
Wisdom.
Okay. I think it's gonna be 3-2. I think that it's gonna end up in a map 5, even with or without subs.
You think
Wisdom winning.
Edinburgh's that close to Wisdom's level, bro?
I don't think they're that close. I think they're gonna pull some stupid shit and somehow manage to take the second map win. I don't know
Jim,
how, but
I thought you were a smart person.
Okay, I am. However, my retarded ass guesses or like team comps have worked. So
This is
up to
true.
this point, I shall
My
go.
weak talk
He
goes
has
to
told
Tyler.
us
Alright,
mid-game,
alright.
if we lose, it's my fault.
Yeah,
Just keep going. Just keep talking.
Spongy.
3-0.
Wait, but
Spongy guess
Because we-
doesn't matter.
Prediction.
Well,
Monster.
I'll explain mine. I'll explain mine.
I'll say 3-1. I'll say 3-0.
Okay. I need to get Novus later, and then Jerry.
Wisdom versus
I'd say
Edinburgh.
3-0 Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Reason?
Novus
Here.
said 3-1 Wisdom.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll explain why it's 3-0 Wisdom right now. Because I think Nev he wants to keep our map streak, and so I feel like the maps are going to be close, and if the maps are anywhere close, he's going to keep the starters in. And even just subbing in one bench, I still think our bench is better than their starters.
Yikes.
So I still think we win the map.
Get
Okay.
fucked.
Okay. OTW versus Hyperflex. Red.
Yeah, OTW versus Hyperflex. It's 3-1. No, 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. Like,
Campbell said 3-0.
I mean, I feel like this goes to that explaining like Hyperflex is in shambles.
Yeah,
Hyperflex.
That's
true.
a 3-0, especially with a new roster.
Yeah, Cameron, I just assume that everybody's 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
Say
Jerry. Well
everybody
done.
3-0.
I speak really good sign language.
Okay, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna go play Among Us.
Okay,
Later.
bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Pog! We didn't need him for enter
Intermediate
anyways.
time.
He doesn't pay attention to enter, it's fine.
Intermediate time.
Oh,
So,
which game are we
man.
starting with?
Bro, these games were kind of all lit. Okay, except mine. Mine was
These
kind of
were
boring.
really good games.
Mine was kind of boring, which was good.
Dude, you should have
I'm
seen us
glad
after
We
our
need
game.
to talk about
But
your mom.
So
Lol.
content got a main tank.
Alright, they're in
that's
the
fine.
middle of the map. They're in the middle of the map,
Oh,
so
okay. Well, we're just gonna. Did you watch the Inter games?
no.
All
I
right,
only
leave.
Kevin,
watched
leave.
Blanca,
Goodbye.
that's it.
Get out of here.
No, I can still. I'll just sit here.
Okay, that's fine.
okay.
Okay, man. So what? How about we start with MI6 versus content, just to
Aw.
be like. No, we'll get.
I'm
to
kidding. I'm kidding. Go.
chill.
Do you mean obligation?
No, I said content versus MI6.
Oh, what the fuck am I on? Okay, yeah, that was the only game that I didn't watch.
Oh,
Same.
okay. I mean, there wasn't a lot to say.
What was
Um,
score?
it was
Obligation
it was
washed
three-
to lol.
Okay, we're gonna get to
not
obligation
even
in a
on that yet.
second. We haven't even gotten there. MI6 versus Content Credence. It went to 5 maps. 3-2 score in favor of MI6. And I think like the big story from that match really is that Content Credence is just mega unlucky. Not because like not because of like of how they played in that game. Like I think they probably deserve the outcome they got, but like they have this really unlucky thing where like they didn't have a main tank week 1, week 2. They had Vantage show up last second, and they had no practice with him. And then he went up against Mob Mentality, who currently is number 1 in the standings. Who, even with Mob Mentality in their backup, won 5-2. Hello, or 3-2. Sorry, 5-map series. And then they go in this week, and they're playing against a much improved MI6 roster that has been grinding their rear end off every week.
Oh, they've been grinding the shit out of this game, dude.
It's kind of crazy. And also, I think they're going. I thought they went up against probably the second, or like honestly, the top 3 Sombers and Inter are kind of all interchangeable, and our good buddy Revolve is one of them. So, like, and it's just a reality. Like Revolve is goated on
all
Sombra.
bullshit aside, he's good at.
He's goated on Sombra, like specifically. It's kind of wild. And
EMP ult charge.
EMP ult charge diff was high. I think that there's some things Revolve needs to do to optimize it, but it's more like the EMP usage is also really good. I think he gets caught out the least I've seen out of Sombras, especially the ones that take the dumb flank angles that he chooses to take. So there was that. And then also, I think Craig looked a lot less confused this week compared to
What
the
rules,
weeks.
Craig? Main tank?
Main
Main
tank.
tank.
They do be
Okay.
trying to be Craig.
They're
Craig
trying to be
was
Craig.
the Craig, for those who like, our Flux Cuppers,
Flux Cup.
was Vancouver
Oh,
Vision
Flux
starting main
Cuppers.
tank.
Oh, okay, that's why it sounded familiar. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's actually not bad. I watched one of the games. I didn't cast it.
He's okay. Like I think he's
Yeah.
gotten a lot better, especially in the last 3 weeks. I
Yeah,
think
he's
that's
I don't think
the
he's-
biggest thing.
I don't think he's top tier. He's definitely improved, and he's still good at the game. So
Yeah, like
Ooh,
he's
Craig.
figuring his stuff out. So
Yes, Craig.
and MI6 all of a sudden they're 2-1.
Oh wow.
dude, they played crazy the last 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of wild.
especially
And
against us.
Yeah,
Content
clapped
is
us.
us,
the-
they did
I'm not gonna lie.
Content is the best O3 team I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wait, who's their main support?
Besides Shanghai.
For who?
For MI6.
Gag
Oh, he wants
Golden
the
Apple guy.
juice.
You're not starting over him.
No, because they were looking. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind,
Yeah,
I'm
you don't.
retarded.
Leaks.
I'm not
Leaks,
leaking
leaks,
anything.
leaks,
I'm
leaks,
not
leaks.
letting
Edit
it.
it. Edit it out. Edit it
You
out.
didn't say
If I
anything.
wanted to,
No, he's
I
fine.
can
He's
leak
fine.
capitalism's like.
No, make
Shut
me
up.
stop.
Oh, Gary.
my lord.
We're not about that. We do
Alright.
not.
We
So-
ain't
here.
about that life.
So yeah, like the game was pretty alright. I haven't watched like the whole VOD. I watched 4 maps. I gotta watch the 5th. But yeah, like I don't know. I think the big takeaways are that content is getting better as well. They're just behind everybody else because of how scuffed their season started is, and their management doesn't seem to be giving them the most opportune environment, if you will. So it was a good game. It was a good game. I think we're gonna be all able to speak a little bit more to the other games of the week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say
Mm.
GZG versus DC for last because I know that we have 2
Uh.
people. Well, last means like we gotta emphasize it more.
Yes,
like, chill
I
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
And also like I'm obviously very intimately familiar with the game that we will talk about, which is Mom Mentality versus Obligation.
Fruit.
May I start with this one?
Go for it, bruh.
Okay. So 3-0. I
Easy.
probably should have. It was it looked easy.
It looked easy.
What?
Um.
I mean, okay. I gotta defend them
What do you
a little
mean?
bit.
What?
I have to defend them a little bit. So the only easy map I would say is easy was like Control. We 2-0'd it.
Nipple.
Nipple. Yep. That was
Yeah.
their map pick, by the way. They picked all 3 maps
All of
in
them
this
were
game.
all of them were their map books. So start off with
Jerry.
gotta compliment that tank line. My boy Red Knight. He's in there.
Number
got the
one,
tempo.
Reinhardt.
He's got the
NA.
skills.
Well, I'm not Ryan in this meta, bro.
Sounds like you're
he's-
talking to a dog, trying to make a dog excited.
Good job.
Number one-
Good job,
job,
Red.
Red.
You
It's
did it.
working. He's blushing.
You did it, buddy.
Yeah. No, on
did
on
it.
on all serious notes though, you're actually like kicking dick in this league. Like you're fragging the shit. Like it's insane to me. Like going
That was
from
such a
X
weird
to mob.
thing to
Shut up.
say.
Like from going from X to mob mentality and having this much success, I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Um,
It's actually crazy because
Oh
I'm
my
doing
God.
kind of the same shit I was doing at Exodus in terms of
We
like.
were just bad.
we were. But yeah. Anyways,
No
anyways,
offense, it is a
anyways,
big upgrade.
anyways,
It is a big
anyways,
upgrade going
anyways,
from
anyways.
monster to quirt. That's a big upgrade.
Ooh,
Nice.
yikes. Okay. Anyways.
What about telephone?
Jula, if Jula watches this, I am very impressed with your improvement. from the past few weeks. Your DM usage, and if you ever play Zarya, I don't remember if you. No, you only play
No,
Diva. That's right.
we basically only
You
run
only
Diva.
yeah. So you have improved legitimately so much from when I watched you. I wanted to cry when I watched you for the first time on
Can
Reels
vouch
because
I
of
was
your DM
there.
usage. I teared up because of how bad it was. However, you are fantastic now. Well, not fantastic. You're getting better.
You're
you're
improving.
getting
It's
a lot better
fantastic.
very quickly.
Significantly. It was pretty great, actually. It's a lot easier to
Support
live
or
now.
not support lineup. DPS lineup. GPS lineup. Phone and who's the other one? Is a Kishot? Kilroy.
Kilroy.
Dude, they
I
so
know,
they
I
both
know.
start with a K. Give me a break.
I know.
Kilroy,
Heck,
Sombra is could be
What are you
better.
talking
it's
about?
Still, it's
Bro,
still good. It's
It's
still
like
good.
the
He
best.
gets the value.
He's actually better than Drift. He's actually better than Drift.
Is he better than ATZ?
I can understand that.
Is he
No.
better than ATZ, bro?
ATZ
Leave
is
That,
ATZ
that, that's
alone,
bringing a
dude.
high bar to
ATZ's
pass.
been benched. No,
Yikes.
Leave
not
ATZ
benched.
He wasn't
out of this,
available for the
dude.
last
he's
2
yeah. He
years.
hasn't been here.
But yeah, Kilroy,
Transit
he's
video.
been doing good consistently. Phone, obviously, you all kind of built around him at the beginning and kind of spread out from there. So Phone's obviously very, very good at the game, and he shows it. Support lineup, I'm not worrying about Jerry or Red right now because they're both distracting me. The support lineup, I'm not. Actually, I do have a few not even notes, but like I just what's your player's name?
That's true. True Donger.
Oh yeah, true.
Trio.
True. His Moira, his microplay, chef's kiss. Mwah.
It's
Amazing.
it's
I
very
watched
good.
it. It's nice. It's nice
I
to watch. I
lost.
gotta say, I actually lost, and then I can't really say anything about the main support because I haven't seen a lot about him.
My man.
But other than that, my mentality is
frags,
looking like a
bro.
really
Like the Quirt frags. Like he's a very or sorry, they are a very mild mannered person, but like if we need kills, dude, and like nobody else can get them, he will find a way to get them. It's kind of ridiculous. On the last map on Volsky, he let her attack and got a double kill by booping
I
two
love
people
that
off the
for
map.
them.
So Quirt is crazy. Like honestly, like it's wild how much this roster for like the varied places we found them in terms of people's boards, like it's wild. Like I was not even supposed to get drafted. I was not even supposed to be the
True.
main tank for
emergency
Monumentality.
draft pick. By the way,
I was the emergency 3rd round pick.
I think
Now
that
you
is
be
it.
Because our
starting.
actual because our actual preferred pick went
They
to
want
advance
Nico or
because he's
something?
goaded. Yeah, Nikos, yeah. And Nikos is a good dude.
Oh,
Me
yeah, I
and him
know.
me and Nikos talked a lot in Interpugs. Or not a lot. And I remember the interactions a lot. Yes. Yes, Monster.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I accidentally just queued for one of my diamond games on Tank. I'm a little scared, and somebody just burped very loudly in my ears.
Was this necessary? Why do you make me
I-
edit? You know
I'm-
how hard it is to
that's
edit with
why
face cams.
I
Just
face
don't edit
We're
it.
leaving this in. We're
Just
leaving
don't
this in.
edit it.
Okay, you just keep going.
Just mute up.
Yike.
Mute up so you don't accidentally.
Okay,
call.
so let's actually talk about the game though, because
Yeah,
like we
now-
like
Yeah,
if you have something to say to the game,
Players
you're welcome to
been good.
say it.
I do. First map very clean. I enjoyed watching that. It was very well done. Rotations, all that
Wait,
tempo, very good.
I have one thing I
Oh,
want to
boy.
say about first map. Exactly one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And it's not the primal. It's not the primal. it's a team play thing.
The primal he
opening-
lost over like 6 different times.
I think I know what
in
you're
the
talking.
course
Is
of
it
20
first
minutes.
point?
It's
First round?
It's on village, right? It's on village.
it's on
so that was
Village,
first
okay.
point. No, that's first point. Village was first.
No,
point.
that was Shrine was first point.
Oh, you're right. Shrine was first. So, but it was on village. So first fight on village, right? They come out
Oh,
on
I
a
know what
Pharah comp, right? They come out on a Pharah comp. Literally, the 4 mofos on the ground stood no chance.
They were gone.
Like
Milliseconds.
literally all I said was they have a Pharah. The whole team knew what I wanted to do. We like W keyed into the 4 of them and they were dead.
Millions dead, thousands of casualties.
And then the poor
They're
Pharah,
going-
realizing
they're
that
going
his
to
team
talk
was
about
dead,
that
just
moment.
flew over to the point and waited for us to kill him. Like it
Okay,
was
but
that was-
anyway,
no.
Oh
So like
my
this is
lord.
the reason I bring this up. The reason I bring this up, and the reason I kind of make it like the thing I wanted to say about first map is like that's the
Second
thing
map.
that me and the team are doing well, and I think that's the thing that we're like getting good at is recognizing tempo and when to
close?
switch it, and
Yeah.
like when it's time to like pedal to the metal, put your foot on the gas, because like,
yeah, that
that's a
team
lot
fight
of- that's
actually
what
gave
the-
me a shit ton of notes, dude. That was
Yeah.
like eye opening for me. Well, not
Yeah,
eye
'cause,
opening, but like it
off
helped me
meta,
see some shit.
the only reason off meta works against people is because people play like the meta slow, right? Like most Overwatch players that are elos default is they play slow because they don't know how to recognize the
Excuse me.
wrinkles of the game.
Hour.
Yeah, aren't you like gold?
Shit.
2600.
There you
Same
go.
thing, bro.
Excuse you.
I,
Alright.
I should probably get back to gold.
The-
I mean plat.
when I'm diamond, that says something. I mean,
All right. Anyway,
yeah, but go to the
yeah.
other maps. I just wanted to say that about. I wanted to say
So,
that specifically about that
it,
first one.
Nepal. I don't really have a lot to talk about for Nepal. It was really clean. It was well done. Tempo, like you said, it was good in and out. Like you could tell that comms were there. You all knew what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it. I was not tremendously disappointed. That's a little bit of an that's a really big overstatement. But I was like, I feel like they could have played this a lot better on Dorito and Volsky, and I feel
So
like you think that way as well.
Yeah, Dorito was frustrating. I felt like our first half bit, we kind of threw our first point defense, and then, I don't know. Like after that, Streets is hard for this comp. I think if I were to go
It's just
back,
difficult in general, TBH, especially with those I
think it's a
especially with like the
comp.
ult combos.
Well, I think it's a comp problem, right? So like the comp is powerful, but it doesn't like high ground as much as people thinks it does. Like it's fine, but you're very committed once you're on the low ground because your supports can't get back up unless your Moira can't, right? Your Moira's repositioning ability is actually the most limited on the team. Besides, even the Reaper can get where they want to go, right? Because the Reaper
Yeah.
can TP wherever. So you're kind of committed because you have to keep your Moira safe.
Yeah.
So I felt like our Streets was really rough. It's something to look at. Last point's fine. It's a lot of positioning, right? Like it's a lot of looking at positioning. I think the real answer is we just shouldn't have lost on first point. And that's evident by how our overtime rounds went, right? Like we just full held them forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And also their comp, like there were little things about it that made it difficult. Like because the one thing about off meta is it's very punishing for if you make one or two mistakes.
Yeah.
Because they're on snipers.
Those mistakes add up for sure.
Well, yeah, like they delete a person, and then you're down a very important set of cooldowns typically.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened a couple times. Like I got deleted once because I kind of panicked in front of a Ashe who was just looking at me, and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and then
Standing
Ooh,
there.
okay, I don't know if we're still probably recording, but anyways,
We're
going.
okay. So, Volsky, do we even want to talk about that first fight, Red?
it wasn't the first fight. It was like 4 fights in.
First fight of defense?
It wasn't first fight of defense. It was like second. Or
I
third.
swear it was first fight.
It was not 1st
I'm
fight.
looking.
Check the VOD. Check the VOD.
I'm checking
We
the
did not
VOD.
have to. We did not have to
I'm
hold
checking the VOD.
Volsky B for like 5.5 minutes. It was like we lost it after 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure we
That's
lost Volsky A after 2.
fair, probably. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds right. I was really
so-
slow in watching it, so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
probably
yeah.
seems
So-
like it's
so-
faster.
Yeah, basically, I was a Papega, and I heard a call for a sniper to sniper on the left. I didn't even check where I was jumping. I literally blind jumped onto a Rhine.
He yeeted his ass up there.
Yeah, and then
True.
the Rhine pinned me and proceeded to get a 5K. So, kind of fed Domination's ego just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Outside of that, like I was pretty happy with our Volsky defense. We'd never run defense in scrims against a strat like that because it just never came up.
Yeah.
We knew the game theory behind it, but like, theory's all fine and dandy, and then you face like Hanzo and Widowmakers at the level of particularly Squirrel Ben. Holy, Squirrel Ben's Hanzo's clean.
Mhm.
So, like I feel like our defense was rough, but like could have been a lot worse. We stalled for a long time on B when that came up. The main thing I want to talk about is how well my team responded in overtime rounds. Right? Even with
Mhm.
that not
They stepped
going
it up
how
in
we
the OT
wanted.
rounds.
Oh my lord, my team just decided that they were not going to be embarrassed by obligation on their map pick. Because it's interesting. I would say Volskaya is a map that we would typically pick to play Shadow Dive on.
Fair.
Because in the mirror, we're absolutely goated on that map. Like we understand the rotations really well. I challenge anybody to beat us in a Shadow Dive mirror on that map. It will not go well for you. We know the rotation
Shadow
really, really
Shadow
well.
Dive Mirror in general will go very badly against Mob Mentality.
Yeah, I actually think that's also kind of
Pre-game scrims Omega lol.
Oh yeah,
Don't
no.
wanna
So for
talk
those that
about
don't know,
We
for those that don't
we
know-
needed to be able to run over your subs to have any
well,
mentals for going into
what
that game.
sucks is my subs are good, bro. If my subs would be goated in any single meta that wasn't this one. Yeah, so like literally we rolled them so hard we rolled GZG so hard in warm-ups that like
The first
we
two maps
decided-
in their entirety took, I think, half an hour.
yeah
25
yeah,
minutes.
20
25
we,
minutes.
we rolled you guys pretty hard. We pancaked y'all pretty bad.
Yeah,
We don't.
It was
we
bad.
weren't at all.
we were all
prepared
pretty
for that.
bad. I actually started to like get hyped up because I started taking my mind off of IRL shit, and I think that actually helped out a lot as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but the one thing I'm gonna draw attention to as well from the last map, in the 3-0 victory, is a very specific play. So we're going into the last thing to actually win. At this point, we can't lose. It's
Oh, I
gonna
know
be
what
a
you're talking
draw.
about.
Okay, so we have a minute left. We're going. Bone gets picked, so we just wait. Right, because he gets picked right by the truck at the choke. So we just wait. We're like, all right, it's fine. We'll get another fight. It's not a big deal. All we need is one fight. We need a tick. It does not matter. And what ends up happening is hilarious. So we finally get grouped up. We go up right side pathing because we want to loop all the way back behind the high ground and then push them off their high ground. And just have options, right? And in retrospect, I actually don't like this pathing. I think if I could do it over again, I might have changed it. But I don't know. We just gotten screwed in the fight before in the left
Hindsight
side.
is 2020.
Yeah, but I mean, we just gotten screwed the fight before on the left side high ground. So like, I was like, no, we're gonna go right side and just like take the big flank. We have ults, it's fine. Or no, we have Cole, it's fine. So as we're getting to the final bit, because you have that exposed high ground as you get over to the place above the mega room, Quirt P gets sniped. And that's a big loss, but we're committed. It's 20 seconds. What are we going to do? We got to fight it, man. We got to go. So, we go around. We're going to take 5v6 and True pops Cole. And by the way, you want to talk about True's micro in that moment? Like, I mean, he didn't forget to orb himself before popping Cole, and he did both, and he gets it on me. And then we're pushing in, and they're just full focusing this narrow corridor. I end up dropping because like I'm taking too much poke even with True healing me. I thought I was gonna die. I'm at like half HP, but then I'm like, oh, we gotta make a play. True still has Cole up. He's pressuring their Ana. He calls the Ana. I jump from the low ground up to them, insta delete their Ana, who I forget who the player is. I think it was Basket. And
Basket.
Yep.
yeah, and I end up getting like 2 in that fight, or contributing really hard to 2 kills. Like
One confirm and like 2 or 3
like pretty heavy
contribution.
contributions, and then like Cole was finishing off a lot of kills too, and we ended up turning a 5v6 against sniper comps.
You completely juked a Bob as well.
Oh, that is true. I did juke the Bob. The Bob was the reason I got off the high ground, because Bob's like barreling right at me. So I juke Bob, and then Bob goes off the map because of this play. And,
Aha, Bob
and
go
then-
Burr.
And then we then I jump
What
up
do you mean,
on
Burr?
the high
Bob,
ground.
go bye-bye.
Yeah, Bob was gone. So yeah, and then I jump up on the high ground and kill. And
Bob
like
is gone, crabs.
It was crazy. And then by this point, Quirt is getting back, right? And Quirt
Or be
I
zooming.
cannot-
Quirt frags.
Quirt is a fraggy frog, bro. Like Quirt will give
Fraggy
you
mother frogger.
Mine
Quirt will
was
give
our
you
fraggy
a fair.
frog.
Yeah, like but it's part of Quirt's like play style to bring
Yeah.
frags every single game. And not in a Reddity feedy way. Like they play very safe, I think, for the most part.
Unlike
So-
Monster.
Woo!
Yeah, so like I don't know.
Hey,
The game was good. I felt like overall Obligation's problem is that like they don't like the meta, and they put a lot of reliance in their individual ability to frag, and they just don't recognize like the team play elements that well. And I don't know if that's a lack of coaching. I don't know what it is, because I definitely think players individually on that team have the intelligence and the ability to understand how to play as a unit better. They just haven't. I'm thinking directly about Baby T. I think Baby T is an absurdly talented main support for the level we're at. And I don't know. This felt below him a little bit. Playing these comps felt below him a little bit. And I say that when I say below him, I'm just saying like if you're a competitor, I feel like your job is to win. So like if you're hamstringing yourself by playing like these double sniper comps in a patch where literally Hog can't one shot Ana. I'm just saying, right? Like
No, I know. That's why I'm
like,
laughing.
Can't one shot Ana. Can't one shot Moira. I'm pretty sure. Like
No,
90.
he can. One shot
He
combo.
does. He
Okay.
does.
Like 98%
Believe me,
of the
I
time.
know.
Has a hard time one shotting. Has a hard time one shotting Lucio if he's on heal aura, right?
Actually, that's. I don't know
It's
about
hard.
that, bud.
It's hard. Like you.
It is
your
hard,
margin-
but I mean,
like
still.
you're 50. Okay, maybe not 50. It's like a 60-40 split, but that 40%
Yeah,
is
60
pretty. That 40%'s a big deal, right? Like
Mhm,
that's not
yeah.
nothing. Like
Oh,
some percent of
100%.
the time living and then getting back to your team, and it's like greater than 20%. Like that's a huge deal. So, yeah, Hog's not exactly in his strongest state. If Monkey
Thank
is playable,
God for that.
well, yeah, sure.
I hate
So,
Hog.
you know,
Hog.
But
Hog
I really,
is-
I really think the takeaway though from this win for me, like looking at my team, was that we can beat the random uncoordinated comp nonsense.
GZG.
Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
turn finally. Okay.
Yeah, so
fine.
you know that was the game.
No, it's not. It's Cap versus somebody else. Cap versus. Wait, no. Did we already do Cap versus whoever? Cap versus
Oh,
bench. We don't need to talk
oh,
about that.
all right,
Obligation,
listen.
3
Three
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
3 Overwatch. All right, GZG.
Wait, Cap versus two. Cap versus two.
I mean,
Bench.
you know what's? Wait. I have to say this
Wait,
about
listen.
the bench. I have to say this about the bench. They have the same colors as Rio Redemption. Just saying. That's all I got. Go.
Monk of W.
Wait, I have something to say about.
What that
I have
means,
something to say
okay.
about that. All right. When I was doing my trials for
Does it
capitalism,
have any leaks?
is comms leak?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
No, like
okay.
wait until the cast is over. I'm interested. But
You can
like,
tell us
don't-
after,
don't-
yeah, but not.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
but,
okay.
well, actually, let me rephrase that. If it's not something that is strategically going to give anyone
Oh
an
yeah,
advantage,
yeah. If you're not gonna
like,
like
come on.
ruin them.
Well, I'll put it in the chat.
No.
No,
Just wait
no.
till after. Just wait till
We'll
after.
talk.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
Like,
I'll
I'm
wait- I'll
saying
wait till
don't,
after.
Don't leak bullshit. and
Okay,
shit
now
I'm not-
GZG and DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Fuck
The
yeah,
upset nobody
dude.
wanted, but we still got.
That nobody wanted.
Oh wait, I thought we were on predictions. I'm sorry.
Bro, I felt
No,
so bad
no.
for Tyler. Me and him DM'd after the game.
Bro, he must have been so tilted.
I
Okay.
don't know. No, it wasn't tilted. It wasn't that bad. But talk about the
Funny
game.
thing about this pre-game hype speech. Well, not hype speech. Pre-game preparation. I was talking about Kate.
Was fucking.
No,
close
not that
to-
part. I was talking about Kate for
Oh.
10 minutes
He
before the
wasn't
game. We were all in lobby. Kate was not on the list. He was not in the game. He was
Oh.
in Twitch chat. And I was like, all right, so here's how we beat Kate. Here's how we abuse Kate. Here's how we eat Kate's ass. I was like, all right, Kate's not here. Cool,
Yeah.
play the game. Let's go.
Play the game.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. Full disclosure, Jag, you're an amazing player. I believed in you. I actually did believe in you for winning the game, but I was very scared that Rai was not starting on main tank. I'm not going to lie. You exceeded my expectations and you played out of your mind.
She
And I
exceeded
will say that
everybody's
again and again.
expectations the
Yeah,
entire time.
Yeah.
she took
I'm
she took
gonna
a map off, and that's all. That's literally all I have to say. Like she proved herself in
stepped
my
up.
eyes.
She stepped up when
She stepped
needed
up for
to.
sure.
Fucking-
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Considering you didn't even get the Rye Guy Sombra in that situation, like, yikes! Like, you know what I mean? That's how
Rai
I feel
wasn't
about...
even there.
I know.
It was
I know.
it was a scary time, but Jag did it, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, no, you should be proud. Like, I mean, I don't know. Watching that though is
Did you
like
win?
also we have to acknowledge how scuffed that first map was though.
Oh, it was. Scuffed.
All right,
I
listen.
don't care.
How many times did it get reset?
3?
Twice.
No, wasn't there? A
Twice. Oh wait, yeah, because we had to restart the map to get the new map again. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
Mhm.
We server DC'd once before anybody. Wait, was it before or after? It was after.
After.
We won the first map.
server DC'd after
We were-
first round on
Control Center.
Control Center. Yeah.
We finished Control Center. We went on to Night Market. Night Market happened. We DC'd. We reboot. We reset the server. We go into new server.
DC
Starts
again.
on Garden. DC again. Go back again. Start on Garden again. Play the game out. Have to restart
Back
the game
at it
again.
again.
Go back on Night Market. We clutch it up. I think it was like 99 to 99.
It was.
Yeah. It was 99-99,
I'm
and
pretty
we
sure.
clutch up and we win the game.
Oh,
Wild.
dude, I've
So-
never been more hyped for a series in my entire career.
So then, okay, so then let's walk through it for people. So that means they get map pick. What do they pick again? Because I don't think I got to this part of it.
Rialto.
No, yeah, Rialto.
Okay, and that makes sense, right? Because they're on. They like their Reinhardts.
They
That
like
makes
their
sense.
Pharah is what they like.
Pharah on
They
Rialto?
okay, hang on,
Like,
hang on. That's the thing. They were actually smart. They realized
Yeah.
that we didn't have ATZ, which I know you have
oh,
ideas.
no Widow
I know
player. You have no Widow player.
we have
had
no
no
hit
hit
scan
scan.
player. We have no legitimate hit scan player. So
You have no Widow.
Pharah Mercy can basically reign free on Rialto without our hit scan player. So they realized that, they picked a really good map for that, and they tried to exploit it as much as possible, which they did, and they succeeded.
Yep.
So apart from that, continue. I don't remember what we were saying.
I'm just gonna say this. This is one thing that I think GZG definitely struggles with: pace of play, bro. Like y'all play
That brings me to one of my
so
points.
slow.
That brings me to one of my points, boyo.
Oh, I'm
Not
sure.
right now, but like after we're like recap the game.
Y'all play mega slow. All right.
That's why
So okay,
for
okay,
the
wait,
for your
wait.
Nepal game, that's why I was talking about tempo and why it actually like gave me.
Oh, you have like a
light
million notes
bulb.
because you're just like you're
Mhm.
like mob mentality tempo. Let's go. Um,
Yummy.
awesome. I'm glad my coaching is gonna benefit in GCG as well.
You're
But no, okay. So talking about it. So now let's flip back to you. So what map did y'all pick? Did you make subs? What was
Anubis.
Anubis?
The subs.
I think we lost. Did we?
I feel
Yeah,
like
we
lost
lost
Rialto,
Anubis.
picked
Okay,
Anubis.
Anubis, second scuffed map of the series.
Oh yeah.
Very scuffed map. 15-minute pause
15 minutes.
From the start.
Yikes.
and the actual.
We opened an
We
Among Us
had-
lobby.
We
Oh,
did
you told me
open.
about
We
this.
legitimately opened an Among Us lobby because
Started
of how long it was
playing.
taking.
Yep.
Because
So-
it was a host, or it was like a host or streamers DC, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the streamer DC'd or no, he
No,
didn't DC.
he
His
had a-
fire
there
alarm
was a
went
fire
off,
alarm
and they were
go off in
outside
his
their
campus.
apartments.
so he had to
Amazing.
evacuate the building. 15-minute pause. I thought it was for a player, so I was like, wait, why can't we just not start? And isn't this pause time illegal? And I was like, all right, so why can't we start this? And I was like, yo, we should start an Among Us lobby in chat. And even or I think it was Rai was like, yo, who's down to play Among Us? And I was like, I meet in lobby B. Let's get this shit done.
Yeah, we were in the lobby
started
spectate,
playing-
half DC, half GZG playing. Me and Tyler were imposters. We
That's
got through like a
awesome.
quarter of the game and then got
The
pulled
only
back in.
people who were dead were people from DC, and I found that hilarious.
Yeah. I wasn't even intentional.
But anyways,
from my
in the
part.
stream part of this, they were over analyzing the shit out of Rai mean picking Genji for the first part. So for 15 minutes, they were analyzing the Genji pick and the supports and tank lineup that we were running with it. So I was laughing my ass
Oh,
off.
it
when I
was so
rewatching
funny.
this.
Him
It
and
was
Rye
so
were
good.
pissing their pants about it.
Oh my lord!
Wait,
But
so
after that,
wait. What position do you have Rye playing for this map?
we had We had him on DPS for this map,
Okay.
which
And
was
you got it on Gengu?
interesting.
No.
No, we didn't.
It
no,
was his meme
that's why I said
pick.
it was overanalyzed. It was his meme pick.
Oh.
He meme
I
locked
honestly don't
Genji and we got paused.
So Anubis, I honestly have no clue what the fuck happened on Anubis.
Gotta
The
be
only
honest,
thing
I
I
was
do
in the game,
remember
I
is
don't
that
either.
yeah, we did something. We capped 2 points, and then I think that we had to hold for like however much time for a tick, and then we lost.
It was a long time we had to hold for a tick.
I think 2CP,
However, we were very cold.
Yeah.
2CP is an excellent game mode for revealing your weaknesses as a team.
For sure.
Mhm.
Because you have to do the same repetitive task over and over and over again. to
Rotations,
win.
tempo, ults,
Like,
communications.
all of them.
main
all
four
of them
thingies,
get
all
caught
of
out,
them.
right? All of them.
Mhm.
Because like, and you have to keep doing these fights over and over again. And it's super grueling mentally. So like,
Yeah.
I'll be real. I would never pick you guys to win a 2CP until like probably the last couple weeks. Or the bench.
Bad.
What? It's
Okay.
like it's a real take because like you guys
Yeah,
have gone through
Yeah,
so
that's
many
two and one.
iterations on lineups too. Like that doesn't help anything. And if tempo is one of your problems,
It
it's
helps
even
me.
a bigger problem.
It helped me a lot, actually. It gave me an idea of what we wanted to do.
No, I get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
fair, actually, though.
So,
That's still
so,
fair.
so you guys lose this. So now
Map
you're down
4.
2-1. You're 2-1 in the hole. What do you pick?
We pick Kings Row, and I make
KI?
possibly the riskiest decisions of my life.
Chloric in
Chloric in, Pine
on
out,
Mercy, no less.
on Mercy.
Because they had their
BX is on
Pharah
the
one
Ash.
trick in.
BX is on the Ash. Clue is on the Junkrat. And then Rai and Greek is
Hmm?
the tank line with
So
Ryan Zarya.
I have to say this, okay?
because when you say it's risky, everyone's just thinking about the Chloric sub for Pine, because obviously Pine's team captain is a very good
No.
main support. But you want to know the real risky thing is?
Hmm.
What's wrong with your composition? Because you had Greek on Zarya, right?
The
What's
junk
wrong
rat.
with your composition?
junk
No,
rat.
no, you have
Junk
multiple
rat.
problems. No, you got multiple problems.
Oh, we do.
Like with this
Oh
composition.
yeah.
Like, okay,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so who's helping? Who's helping Greek with this Pharah? Or not Greek,
No
sorry,
one.
big with this Pharah.
The Mercy. Omega lol.
Yeah, exactly. The Mercy.
So all right.
Easy.
So yeah, so you're Zarya, and you have a Zarya. You don't even have defense matrix.
Easy.
All right, cool. I
It
had
may
to
be
say, you
crazy,
don't-
but it
oh,
worked. Oh, I've got a
and
story.
you
I'm
don't-
an evil
hold
genius.
On, hold on. And then you don't have a Lucio, so Rai can't even play at the tempo I know he wants to play at.
Oh yeah, he was.
Masters player.
He wanted to
Ra-
burn. We couldn't
He
burn.
he wanted to cry. It's like if he was playing against a May, that's how upset he was. Well, he wasn't upset, but he was
Yeah,
upset.
no, like I mean,
We,
he
we,
wants to
were,
play
we
fast.
did
and,
play
like,
against the man.
and often it's worth enabling Rai,
play
right? So
Yeah.
like it was. I'm sure it
That
was.
brings me to another one
So
of my stories.
in credit, and I think a lot of credits deserved to both Rai and to
Greek or
Greek.
BX.
Greek showed
Greek.
a lot.
Greek was there. He was there the entire game.
Yeah,
Very
I
Greek,
had-
Greek was wild.
He was our strongest pick. Besides,
Rai?
him and Rai, strongest picks in a
easily.
no cap.
I'm
I've got
actually shocked.
multiple
I'm
stories.
actually shocked he hasn't like played more. So
Jokes
Yeah,
on
so-
you, Buckaroo. I'm benching him for the rest of the season.
LMAO.
He is benched.
so yeah, like and this is where I started coming in for late. So I watched most of King's Row. And I watched the last map. And like so the big takeaway I had from watching y'all's KR was like first off, it was winnable. I don't know if TIE Fighter like I don't know, dude. Like it actually was such a convincing it was so convincingly close. It gave me pause about whether or not Kate would have been that big a difference.
That is fair.
I have no idea if that's true or not. Like Kate could just
Neither do
be
I.
much more goated.
I don't
And
think
here's the
anybody
other
does.
problem is that you guys are kind of priced into playing slow, which obviously favors Kate if Kate's there. Right?
Mhm.
I think
I wanna get to
playing
the
slow
point.
against DC in most situations is like an absolute death trap. Like you just play into exactly the playstyle Kate wants to be at. So you let them take control of tempo. And I think like the other issue with like the Mercy pick, and by the way, the Mercy pick had a change eventually because like you
Yeah,
guys
we
ended up
swapped her
on
to Lucio.
indoors. Yeah, you went to Lucio, which makes the Chloric sub even more risky looking. Because I think
worried. I was worried when she said she was gonna swap. That's the part where I actually got worried.
yeah, I mean it works out. It's cool. It was a close map. I want to say you both completed attack. No, you guys held.
We held.
We
We held
held.
on third.
We held on third. So
Sorry.
then you guys had to complete it, which was even crazier to me because I thought there's no chance in hell you're gonna hold. And then
What are you flexing on? You didn't
There's
do
a
shit. You
reason why
watched.
they are. Yeah, I'm coaching Winch. There's a reason why they're called double cap and not triple cap.
Oh,
cringe. Moving on.
True.
Let me do my stories. Yikes.
Oh
Okay.
God, dear stories.
On first point, because I was trying to get
Oh.
it in when we were talking about the comp. Okay, so first point, there was
Oh, the pause.
no. The pause with
I need to talk
Clue
about the pause as well.
because they had done a full like around the entire point up high ground through
I like
the
Glads.
top to
like
go
Vlad's
try
rotation.
and cut off BX, and BX just rotated the entire way and jumped back to us on point. But Clue was half DC'd, stuck right under the ledge where they were. So we go, Clue, okay, you're good. You gotta use both your concussion mines over and get your ass out of there. He
would've
got
been
bubble, he
gone.
got pocket, he got both his concussion mines. I was spraying piss all over him to try and get him across. It was so scary. And then with the May, I swear to God, Rai almost killed us. He's like, you guys gotta help me with this May. And I'm like, okay. So whenever they
Oh,
walled
we did
him,
play
I
against May.
trotted around the corner because there wasn't enough room for the wall to like completely close us off. Or I went to either corner of the wall because there was always a hole. I'd yeet an orb through and just heal him the entire time.
Pray
And I
to
didn't get
God.
punished. And I always made sure I
Yeah,
had my fade
it-
so I could get out. And we just hard pocket him out of the wall. Cause I'm being honest with you, we would have lost if we didn't hard pocket him out of that wall.
No, like legitimately, like hard pocketing Rai is a good strat. If people didn't know that.
Yeah,
like,
he was getting walled every fight and picked off, and we'd lose the fight and have to back. And when we finally started like actually successfully getting
Healing
him
him.
out of that situation, we won. Because we would
Well,
have
yeah,
lost
because
if he
because
didn't
the
yell.
you know the reason it's kind of like that, right? Because you don't have a diva to bait wall.
Yeah.
Right, because that diva can like bait out wall almost for free because she can go and then the wall comes out as long as she has boosters. She boosts up in the air and then towards your direction, and almost for sure, even if she gets frozen, she'll like naturally fall back over.
Yeah.
And then walls down, and then you guys have DM, and you can just like W key. But yeah, since you're on Zarya, and Zarya can get punished too. Like you're just kind of, yeah, you're kind of priced into breaking wall or like going around it and being risky and trying to pocket Rai. So in third, you guys did a pretty good job of doing that. So you end up winning. Cool.
Very Poggers moment.
I
We were
have Let's talk about the last
screaming.
Last map
Pine
was
4K.
Busan.
I'm 4K.
Pine 4K.
I do not. I'm not. We're not going to talk about every single thing here because we talked for ad nauseum about this game. But I have one thing I want to talk about. Because I'm going to be honest. I thought that the person who was the biggest liability on the server up until one specific moment was Clue.
Yeah. Most people think that.
Tires, Pog.
Yeah.
Tires were horrendous
Yeah.
the entire game.
He,
like
he had a
awful, like,
really
they-
off tire night.
Like me and the rest of the mob are watching this game, by the way, after our, because you know we didn't speed run, but we were done fairly quickly compared to y'all.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
oh,
we had a
we were
15
there.
minute pause and 2 DCs.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had no DC problems. We were great. We had like 1-2 minute
Yeah.
pause on Dorado. Anyway,
Dorito.
so we were like watching this and we were like, man, this dude's tires suck ass, dude. Like, what is this man doing? Does he know how to play Junkrat? Did they force him onto this pick? There's no way he plays as hero. That's literally the stuff we were saying.
Oh no, he is a junk OTP.
Oh no.
He had a real. When I tell you he
Well,
had an
hold on.
off tire night, he had an off tire
Hold,
night.
hold on, but we have to get to the anime redemption arc though.
True.
Because there is an anime redemption arc.
There is.
So we're going into the final point of the final map. All the marbles on the
We're
table.
like 90
last fight.
to 0.
It's like
last fight.
99.99. Like there's
No,
this
it,
is like,
it wasn't 99.99.
it was
Think?
close to 99. Yeah, no, it was like both teams. Like this was last fight.
Check the
It was,
VOD.
it was like last fight. It wasn't 99.99. It was functionally 99.99, meaning that like if you guys lose, you
It was
weren't
last
gonna
fight.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 1,000%
I'm
last fight.
thinking.
They're coming in with 3 ultimates. Like Cole, EMP, and like I don't remember what the other one is. I
Blizzard.
don't think it really Blizzard. Yeah, okay. So
Blizzard.
they're coming with 3 ultimates, all which are game-winning ultimate or fight-winning ultimates. You guys have a singular tire. Now,
We had Tire and
Blossom.
Blossom.
No, you didn't have Blossom.
Yes, we did. We Blossomed.
Not
Blossom
yet. We
wasn't
didn't, have,
built.
we didn't have it yet. It wasn't yet.
Oh, we
wasn't
got
built.
it.
It
We
wasn't
close
close.
to it.
No, but it wasn't. It was not reasonable to believe it would have been built because they ult
Fair.
first, you die.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
Mhm.
I'm literally talking about like somehow Pine has to build his beat and he's at 60%. I'm like, that's not possible. Like we are literally trying. We're like, there's no way in hell for Clue to clutch this because it has to be Clue. He's the only one who
has to
can
be
clutch this. He's the only one. Who,
Clue.
he's the only one with an ultimate, and Tire's powerful, right? And he has to also not only hit the tire, he has to realize that he has to hit the tire on those characters before the fight starts.
VOD
And
review.
actually, he only needs to hit like 1 or 2. He doesn't even hit all, but he has to
VOD
know
review.
all of the things. He has to hit all the characters that matter. He can't just settle for like a singleton kill on like a tank. He needs to actually kill the important people. And he ends up like killing all 3 right before Cole comes out. And I'm just like, they won. I don't know how, but they
the
won.
Blizzard got out. Blizzard was out.
Okay,
I'm
Blizzard
pretty
got out,
sure.
but like
They
everyone was
whiffed it.
dead. Everyone
They
was
whiffed
dead.
it too.
Yeah.
They completely whiffed it. Back right corner of the point. I remember that.
Yeah, and
So-
it literally Clue saves your all.
Dude, I
ass
can't
so
One
hard.
thing-
explain to you how much we screamed. We all like paused for a second and then screamed.
One thing for Clue. He is exceptionally good at taking what I say in VOD and putting it into his gameplay.
Very fucking true.
Because I said the exact same thing, but for Torb, I said, hey, you need to realize that you are the win condition for this team fight. You are the only ultimate. Because it was the exact same scenario, but it was all in Hollywood. It was last fight. It was first point, and it was at scrims, so we technically don't lose, but it would have been we either win or we lose. You have to make sure that you play safe. You have to make sure that you're in the right position, and you have to make sure you have the right targets. And he did exactly that, and I am very proud of him for that.
Yeah.
Oh, his comms too. Like if
Yeah,
we're
his
if
comms
we
have
start
improved so
slacking
much.
on comms, he starts screaming.
Literally screaming.
It's so funny. It's great because it wakes us up and we all start calming again, and then we're all back in it.
Does he have more than 2 characters though?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Well, is the third one a Pharah? Because that doesn't count.
Fuck you. He has 4. Junkrat, Pharah, Reaper, Torbjorn. Fuck you.
And the 5th is fuck you.
What's that about Torbjorn?
He
Come
has a
Goblin.
listen.
Here and
Yeah,
out.
no. So they ended up winning in a super close game, and it was super cool. And like again,
Oh, it was so
Blue just had this moment, dude. Like, and it was super dope because literally he looked like dog shit the entire
The
game.
heavens were shining down upon us that day.
It really was like a
God said,
like,
you know it'd be funny.
All right, let's wrap up this discussion so we can get
All
into
right, yeah. I mean,
the
that's all I got. That
predictions.
was like really great.
Oh,
game.
God, that
that
was such a good
game-
game, bro.
That game.
Okay, wait.
only nervous about my
Game,
spots for
okay,
one
so
point.
then let's look at predictions because actually I want to see how people did. So predictions this week are probably hilarious.
Week week.
Yeah.
The only
Mom
one
mentality
who
was the only
got.
one that was good.
Yeah.
Mom mentality. It. Okay.
I clicked the wrong.
Hello.
Interesting.
Sag.
Mob mentality versus obligation was the only people that had
Jerry-
trios
Jerry with
besides
no
Jerry, he's
faith.
a dumbass.
Jerry said 3-2 obligation, unlucky.
Unbelievable. Imagine he
Listen.
thinks he's gonna picked up the
I was
MM.
dumb because I said the bench was gonna take a map off capitalism. I'm stupid.
Peru. Wait, why did I say it was gonna be? Wait, oh, that's for Contents versus MI6. I said
That
3-0.
recording.
I had content. Oh no, I had MI6 3-1. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. 3-2 is closer, but I didn't
Did
know they would have a
they-
main tank show up, so I kind of
Wait,
split
did
the
they-
difference.
Did they 3-2?
MI6 3-2, yeah.
Oh, I'm a genius.
And then DC versus GZG. Literally nobody who could like guess
The
got this right.
memes prediction.
I memed and it
Austin's
worked.
meme prediction, dumping a fucking spray bottle over his head. Got the fucking prediction.
All that
Oh.
water just went into my brain.
Literally,
Cockroaches in the
literally,
sink.
you know why it was a meme. He picked the opposite. It's just dumb.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
No,
dumb.
I
He
I
picked
didn't
for
pick the
simp.
No, I didn't
Simp.
pick opposite. I picked close, but
Not probably what should have
There's
happened.
cockroaches in the sink.
Cockroach?
cock.
Look-
Log.
All right.
Terry.
So
God.
Terry,
in terms of record in
Terry.
Inter, everyone's 2-1, right? For predictions.
Besides bench and you all.
No, I'm talking about
predictions,
for
predictions,
predictions.
us for
predictions.
Oh,
predictions.
for predictions. Wait, I think I got all of them right. Content
Did
versus
you?
MI6 2-3, obligation 3-0, bench 3-0, and us winning. Yeah, I got all of them right.
Okay, first off,
Did you say 3-2 for
well,
us?
I don't have
I
this thing written
think
down.
so.
It's
I don't
not
have it written
on
down,
the
but I think I said it
server.
would have been 3-2.
First off,
I
you
just
shouldn't
said
be,
GCG winning. We'll
I'm
give it a
pretty
half
sure that's what
point.
he said. Yeah.
Check the
Fine.
VOD.
We'll check the VOD after and determine.
Just
if
check the
that's
VOD
actually
after.
point.
We'll make an edit and
Or-
change it. So then when we want
or-
to announce, we'll check it later. Okay. So cool. So predictions. What are the games this week? I know obviously, what was supposed to be the heavyweight championship of the world before the grand finals, was supposed to be Mob Mentality versus DC, but DC took a loss. It's still probably like the 2 most competitive teams, I would think. Oh, I don't know if like making
Watch
the
me
game
just
less
boom
hype
them
is...
to hell.
Honestly.
No, it's not that bad. That group of guys, like, I don't really buy the idea they boom, to be honest.
That's fair.
That's
I don't know. I talked to Tyler. Like the
Secret
man just
booming.
Sponge's not even here.
Tyler just does not strike me as the booming type at all.
My apologies. Did not mean to say that.
But I'll be honest. I got us winning 3-1.
I was gonna say the same thing actually, and I knew that you were gonna predict that.
I predicted your
I'm-
prediction.
And
I
if I had
did.
to, I'm gonna get really specific. If I had to pick a map type we are gonna really struggle with, it's gonna be 2CP.
Yeah.
I think that their ability to control tempo on TCP is going to be much better than ours. So that's going to be like the trouble matchup for us.
I want
I
to.
thi-
I want to give you the 3-1, but I'm not convinced.
I mean, if it goes to 5, I think we're really good at. I think we're
No,
really good at Koth. We're
I
undefeated on
agree
Koth
that you're
this
going
season.
to win, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be a 3-2 or 3. I don't know if.
No, I was
Ah,
just postulating. I was just
Yeah,
merely saying if
yeah,
it goes
yeah,
to 5, we don't lose on Koth. I'm telling you, we have yet to lose on Koth.
I'm
this
saying
season.
3-2.
Even with our subs in, we've yet to lose on Koth.
Monster.
What?
Mob mentality
Ah.
versus DC.
Probably mob. I mean, if
What's the map?
Score?
What's the score? you think?
3-1,
3-1. Yeah, that's what a lot.
they're not gonna probably take the GCG well. So that's a definite like mentality kind of down. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna
That
they're
sounds
gonna
really
be
dumb.
sad, but not to the point of boomage.
Yeah, but they're still gonna
It's
gonna
gonna
take
mess
this
with 'em.
loss. Yeah, they thought they were gonna be really good, but
They have been really good.
They
Oh,
got
they
Koth-
have,
they,
but-
they're gonna probably have Kate back.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking like they're
And
gonna be
I-
like,
and I
oh, we
think
didn't have
really
Kate,
you're gonna
we do
catch them
this
with their
at full
pants down, and
strength.
they're just gonna kind of get rolled, but not fully. They're still good enough to take a map or two off of you. So
Jerry, what do you
I'm
think?
sticking with the 3-2.
Let me think. All right, so DC lost to
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou Gangsters.
Don't laugh
Imagine.
at that. ass.
Imagine, like bottom of the barrel right
Imagine
now.
being on a team.
Alright,
I'm
dude.
saying mob mentality, like maybe 3-1s.
3-1. A lot of us are saying 3-1.
Ones.
Good.
Everyone says 3-1 but me.
GZ versus obligation. Red.
Ooh, this is actually kind of hard. I know Obligation just took an L to us, but unlike us, y'all's metacomp does not look great.
Okay, listen.
I'm just telling. This is the facts, bro. This is the facts. The facts are your metacomp does not look good.
Yeah.
Your Shadow Dive
True.
does not look good at all, and
True.
that means you are much more likely to get eaten alive by the Squirrel Band Hanzo. The Squirrel Band
Fair.
Hanzo is a terrifying prospect. I have Obligation 3-1.
3-1. Okay, another upset incoming.
upset
Actually,
from
no,
the
3-2,
people that
3-2.
upset.
I'm scared. 3-2. 3-2.
Oh, you're
I'm
scared,
scared,
now.
he
You're a
says.
little baby boy.
Little bitch.
Little baby, little man baby, little
I think
child.
Obligation has the talent, and they run a lot of. They know what they're doing on the.
Do you
on, like,
know
on the
us?
points.
Give
Do
us
you know how
ATZ.
retarded I am?
Oh, he's
Retarded enough to run Farah
He's
into
dead.
a Kishot Widow.
he's
He
dead.
is dead.
I like that he goes to go on a monologue and just
Shin.
Shit.
Okay. Well, shit, I don't know what order he's doing this. Okay, it's me and
no,
him.
No. Let's
We're
just like
friends,
pause
but,
for a
like-
second and give him a chance to come back.
Well, his internet's been shitty, and when he dies, he dies.
It's been
Like
shinny. That's a good one. So fun.
Let's see if he. You call him shit.
I've always called him shit say. It's
I know
really
you
funny.
have.
Pretty comedic.
Should say it is funny.
Well, okay, I think we should go through it, and then if he comes back, he can say
Yeah,
what he was on
yeah.
about.
Alright, cool.
Next would be me and him. I mean, it's our game. I want us to win. I am confident we can win. I'm sure he feels the same way. Next, I'm not gonna put a score because I don't know. I'm not gonna score my own game.
Austin.
For GZG versus Obligation,
Yeah.
3-1 GZG.
Really?
Auggies.
I mean, he's dating you, so.
That does okay.
That doesn't relate to anything. I still predicted a 3-0
Oh, there
for
he goes.
DC.
No.
More like Shinsei, you get it? Because he just DC'd. Lol.
Okay. Jerry, what do you
No,
think?
I'll
GZG
get
versus
it.
Obligation.
I've seen obligation in a scrim. I know scrims don't mean much, but I've seen them in a scrim. 3-1, maybe 3-2 for GZG.
Ah,
Really?
I mean GZG. I'm sorry.
people haven't the
Shut up,
confidence.
shit.
I appreciate the confidence. Thank you.
Shit.
Hey,
Oh,
you're
he's
not
back.
dead. We went
Hello?
over.
Did I die?
You're
The
good.
Yeah,
return
you
of
did
the
die.
King.
We went over predictions. I don't know what you were on about. Called yourself retarded.
Basically, I was
Webcam
saying,
mic,
do you know
webcam
who
mic.
I am? Shut up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You ran
sit there,
a
dumb.
singular Ash Mercy into a Pharah with a Junkrat and no ability to protect your tanks whatsoever.
Be pretty
Do you
dumb,
know
though.
how retarded I can be, and the people that I put in, and it somehow manages to work every time?
This is not encouraging me. I'm hearing that I'm hearing that I'm coaching diff between GZG and Mob Mentality. That's what I'm hearing.
Shin, the score. I said we'd obviously both say that we'd win, but I'm not giving us scores. Austin said 3-1 us. Jerry said 3-2 us.
And I'm officially saying 3-2 obligation.
Okay, dude.
Sexy eye.
These snipers, bro. And I'm
Guy.
these snipers, bro.
It's too
That's not-
dark.
That's my
That's
argument.
Jerry.
And I think you guys need a meta composition to be able to affect it. Well, not effectively, unless you can unless ATC is back any widow diffs.
We
like,
bam
it's gonna be hard.
Ds. Oh, okay.
It's just
We'll
gonna be
see
hard.
what happens.
It's a hard. It's just a bad. It's like a bad matchup. I'm not saying obligation is necessarily good or bad or whatever. I'm just saying that like obligation matchup wise.
Gonna be honest with you, we'll see what happens on game day. Who we gonna have, who we not gonna
I'm
have.
gonna make this my profile picture.
Okay, fair. All right, Shin.
Hi.
So what's the last matchup, my guy? Or the last two. There's two.
Uh,
I'm dumb. There's two more. Bench
Hang
versus
on,
who?
kind of difficult to see. 1 second. Bench versus Cap, right?
Bench played cap.
Bench play
No,
cap this
bench
week, so
versus MI6 then.
Is it?
Yeah, because they've already
Yeah,
played
it
content.
has to be.
Okay.
Yeah, they already played content. Well, MI6 3-0.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that
Nova
happening.
agrees.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, like I don't know. What is the bench gonna do?
They're just gonna sit down and just take the L because it's a bench, you know.
Very true. Very true.
Like
'Cause
at
it's a
thi-
bench, you know?
At this point, like, what is the bench capable of doing?
I can't. I'm not gonna participate in this.
You're not on any team, you ass. Participate.
I'm gonna leak on
I'm gonna
accident.
start camping League Zero announce now, Lamau. Like,
Look at my profile picture.
Yikes.
It's
Jerry.
called the
dude.
potential pickups.
Watch them pick up Nova and fucking Monster.
I mean, they would upgrade their
Sick.
tank
And
line
somehow that
immensely.
completely reforms.
I mean, I don't know how though, because then at that point, who's like the experienced player who's able to actually help them? Because like, I mean, clearly the group they have does not have like, there's something not clicking there.
Oh, my fingy stuck. Okay.
I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding.
Share moment right there.
Shouldn't
Anyway,
say
but
mobile time.
I mean, both those players are good. Actually, I mean, maybe it would be good. But I don't know. It's like two players. Like they feel like they need a whole.
Nice
like,
Bulbasaur.
Are
they
you
need a
calling me
whole-
good? Thank you. I appreciate
Yes, I
it.
am. They need
That's
like
a
a whole.
first.
They need
Stop
a whole,
it.
They need like a whole Overwatch missionary team to like convert them to the ways of winning. Like
Kinky.
Wait, make them go on your team. You're
Lamau,
good.
No.
You're a
Ooh.
missionary,
wanna
aren't you?
We want to
Shin,
win.
you're-
Oh my
you're
god.
so
What is that even
bad.
word?
Okay.
Okay.
My
Okay.
side.
So we're not even gonna like
Stop.
everyone
Don't judge
predicts.
me.
Everyone predicts MI6 3-0.
Yeah.
There's zero.
Yeah.
There's no
Pure.
world where they drop a map.
Get Novas for the GCG game if you didn't.
I'll say probably 3-0. Yeah.
Okay. So then the last game is
Nova's for
Content
DZ.
Credence. Content Credence versus
Nova has us
Capitalism.
winning 3-1.
Oh,
Nice. Content Credence versus Capitalism. So
okay, that's gonna be
check on my
interesting. Are they?
Wi-Fi.
Is Content gonna have a
I-
roster?
Content has a main tank apparently. Bard made it to the last one. I'm just gonna assume Bard can make it to this one, and Bard's a decent main tank. He's fine.
Okay,
acceptable.
I'm gonna say.
Content 3-2 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that. Content 3-2.
Agreed.
Caps
And it's
on
not
the
because of-
Caps on the uprise, but I don't know if they're there yet.
Oh no, I actually think Cap is top tier. Like I really do. I just think they're gonna be the ones who have like the unlucky week.
That's fair.
Like where content like actually pulls some stuff together and like their team actually does something.
Mhm.
If they don't beat Capitalism this week, I just don't like
See
their
them
only
doing
win.
anything.
Like the only win's gonna be against the bench probably, and then they miss playoffs.
Well, they
Because
beat
like think about it,
us
like
in- Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see
who
what
are
you're
they
saying.
gonna beat? They're not beating DC. They've already lost to us with our sub main tank.
They lost to GZ.
They lost. They lost to Silent. I mean, and this is no knock on Silent. It's just like Silent's comms are not my comms, and like that's literally what it's a comms thing. It is not because Silent's like incompetent by any stretch. And but I'm just saying, right? Like they lost to this very, like, in terms of coordination, powered down version of Mob. It's our only 2 map losses were because, like, we had, like, an unfortunate situation where I could not be there, right? So.
Are there any other games we have to go over?
No, but we have
4
tier
games.
lists real quick.
Oh yeah, quick lists.
Like, all right.
let me
let's-
look
let's
at the
make it easy.
teams.
The top and the bottom are easy,
True.
right? There's
Top
only
and
one
then
3-0,
bottom
and
bench.
there's only 2-0-3, but the bench looked like trash. Like,
Who's
honestly,
the other
like,
03?
content Credence.
Okay. Yeah, they've kind of been
see,
unlucky.
the
from
thing
this
is,
perspective.
What,
I
you're
agree
gonna put
with the
content below the bench?
actual.
Hang on.
Like,
Let's just go
content
down,
at
down,
least
down
has
the
map
list.
wins.
We're gonna
Down
go
the
one
list.
person, one person
Number
at a
one.
time.
Number 1 team, MM. Number 2. Number 2 team. What we thinking?
Double cap.
Double Kappa.
Wait, stop. Shin, you do yours, and then we'll go around the horn, and then each person will
Yeah,
do one.
everybody do their
theirs.
own.
Aight,
So
cool.
Shin, so 1 yeah, Mob.
Numero
who's 2?
uno. Mob is 1. 2 is. Fuck. I want to say. I kind of want to say DC still. Even though we beat them, it's difficult though. That's really difficult. IMO number 2 is. So I'm probably gonna stick with DC as well for number 2. Number 3, we shall see. I think if we can prove ourselves and beat Obligation as well as DC, I think we can stay at number 3. But for now, I think number 3 is interchangeable between us and Obligation.
Agree.
Obligation?
Yes.
Where's MI6? Hello?
True.
Obligation has 1 win.
Oh yeah, that's true. So MI6 number 3 then, and then us tied for 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about MI6.
Wait,
not gonna lie.
and
I was
where's
just thinking about
Capitalism?
people that we were talking about. Cap is right below us.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna have very different tier lists. And then the bottom 2 are the
True.
bottom 2. You're gonna be like content, then bench.
Yerp.
Okay.
All right,
Who's
Kyle,
next?
let's go.
Okay.
Kyle, let's go.
Mob, DC, MI6, GZ, Obligation, Cap, Content, Bench. So basically the same thing Shin said.
Ooh.
What?
Obligation low.
No,
Remember when we thought Obligation was good?
I. Red Knight predicted it. Red Knight said they weren't good. They
I
were
said,
just-
oh wait,
five
no, I
headed.
said
Check
this.
them
I
on.
said basically the same as Shin's. I meant in the sense of us and fucking Obligation
No,
being
no,
tied
no,
to
no,
our
no,
game.
no. I know. Like you'll get why I'm saying y'all are crazy when it gets to my turn. Who else is going?
Jer.
I mean,
Right?
Or
You're
Monster,
going?
either one.
Okay, so Mob Mentality number 1 right now. Cap Dubla una, or number dos.
Mhm. Tell me more.
Stop! You're making this so difficult. Number 3. It's a tie between like GZG and MI6.
Ooh,
I think
okay. Okay.
I haven't really
I'll
seen
just go
any of
with
the
that.
other teams outperform to catch the eyes of God Gamer Jerry _ Owie. I'd say I don't like MI6 anymore after what they've done to me. I'll give it to GZG. Then
What
I'll
did
give
they
it
do
to
to
MI6. you do not know what they've done to me. They
what?
have
Tell me.
left me
No,
in the
no,
state
we don't have time for this.
no,
Just
you don't
finish.
have to-
Food
keep it-
without-
keep going.
without food for 20 weeks. Okay, so what's next? I think I'd give it to
Only Soylent.
Shh.
I give it to Capitalism, and then Obligation,
Okay.
and then the wait. Is there a team? Is there a team I didn't mention?
Content.
Bench and
Credence.
content.
Oh, Content, and then
The bench.
Seat. Okay, we're good.
Chair.
All right.
Dude,
do you have a
content is
tier list,
kinda like the
Monster, or do you
forgotten
not
child.
care?
I will. Okay.
Yeah, because they're
so-
penguins.
Shush,
No one
shush,
knows
shush,
about
shush.
penguins.
Okay. Well, let me think for a second. Okay. Shut up. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say DC, MI6, GZG, Cap, Obligation, Cap. No, Cap, Obligation, Content Bench.
That's
Can you run
really
that
fair.
back for me real quick?
What?
You kind of lost me after the first 3.
Just say it one more time.
Say it fast one
for-
more
Okay.
time.
So DC, MI6, GZG, cap, obligation, content, bench.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Here's the doozy.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I got obviously my team first because we've earned it.
That's bias.
Well, bias and we're undefeated.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, it's fine. I mean, biased, real talk. I have currently MI6 at 2. I have Capitalism 3. I have
Let's do cap 3. Really?
yeah. Guangzhou next.
Buggy.
Yeah.
Yep. Obligation, content, the bench. And here's the reason about capitalism, right? Capitalism had to face DC week 1, and then they made a few additions, including like coaching stuff, and they looked a lot cleaner. It started
fair.
with beating obligation, and then they looked really good against the bench. I just can't I cannot justify putting obligation ahead of capitalism. I think it's a little bit of a reach. I'm kind of reading ahead, right? I don't think Cap. I think Cap gets unlucky against content, but it's close. It's a 5-map series.
run it back.
Run my list back.
Yeah, run it back.
Mob Mentality 1, right? MI6 2. Double Cap 3. Sorry, I forgot. I missed Double Cap the first
I
time.
don't think you did.
No, I did.
Oh.
I didn't say them
Yeah,
at
he
all.
did. He said MI6 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I said MI6. I said MI6 2, which
You said
I
MI6.
still-
I thought
whatever.
maybe I just assumed.
Yeah, I
All right,
said-
we go again.
I said Mob Mentality, MI6, Double Cap, Capitalism, Guangzhou, Obligation, Content Creators, the bench.
I'm offended.
Very fair.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
And it
It's fair,
really
though.
is about
Yeah,
like,
it's
are
fair.
you
Yeah.
sleeping?
I agree
Are
with
we
you.
sleeping on capitalism or not? And this could change really hard. I mean, I think if Cap loses content, my rankings change significantly. Although I think content's again the best 0-3 team I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. But honestly, it's kind of a gauntlet for capitalism now. So they lost to DC week 1. They played. They beat obligation week 2. Then they got to beat the bench, which is the free win, right? Now they have content, which in theory should be the other free win. But then after the bye week, their last 3 weeks, this is the last 3 weeks, dudes. They have us on week 6. They have
Oh,
you
yikes.
guys on week 7, and then they got
Oh,
MI6 on
yikes.
week 8.
Oh, yikes.
Big yikes.
They're gonna prove themselves one way or the other. They're gonna sink or swim, bro. There is no way out of that one.
We need truers in chat.
Big
like
truer.
Can I get a truer?
we're on the flip side. Content really has the opportunity to turn the season around a little bit.
Prove themselves.
Because because if content gets this win, then they're going into an extra week of preparation into DC, which I think is a very winnable because DC also doesn't really play the meta well. And then they play DC, then they play obligation and the bench for their last 2 weeks, which I think is a super winnable last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So honestly, the teams that are on notice for potentially missing playoffs right now, well, okay, it's one team on notice because the bench are missing playoffs. Let's be real.
What?
I know.
in their
Hot
current
take.
state.
Hot, no.
Guys,
They
bench,
can't
I'm
come back.
so sorry. I can't allow this.
Okay,
up.
buddy.
I had nothing after that. I don't.
Yeah.
I was trying to go for a bit.
but
Didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Kind of lost you though. But obligation, man, they're at such a high risk, such a high risk to lose almost every game on the roster remaining. Here's the obligation schedule: GZG, MI6, content, and DC.
Oh, Poggy Woggy. They gotta fight DC at full strength at the end of the season.
I know, and MI6 is no joke either.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree with that.
And content should be a winnable game for content. So obligation's in danger to losing their playoff spot to content. It's a real thing. Obligation and content are so if I had to break down the tiers, Mob Mentality's in their own tier. I'm sorry, we are. I think that's just undeniable right now.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
no,
okay.
No.
How was that?
What did you drop?
Go,
What did you
go,
rip?
go.
No, I'm just saying. So Mob Mentality is if you had to do in groupings, right? You have Mob Mentality in their own group, you have DC and MI6 in the next group, and then you have Capitalism and Guangzhou in the next group, and then everybody else. Oh no, and then the bench in their own little like.
Their own
This
little
so
hiding
sad
hole.
little
Their,
corner.
their own little bench.
Their sad little
Their own
corner.
little chair. Their own little stool. A little
They're
seat,
like
you
a-
know?
No, but like
Like
honestly,
a folding chair.
most of the schedule constructions for most of the teams is really interesting. I think actually the most kind of like resident sleeper one is mobs, because like literally after we get through playoff break, or sorry, bye week, we have capitalism, which I think we should win that. Because the Caps' big deal is that they're the other decent shadow dive team, and like we just kind of clap in the mirror, not gonna lie.
True.
Like harder than we clap in any other matchup. It's kind of gross.
Have experienced in the past. Not a good idea.
Very
Um,
bad.
And
Very
then, like,
No
gloomy. No,
idea.
thank you.
yeah, like, and
No,
then we play the
thank you.
bench, and then like we play you guys, which I mean,
Hey, so remember when we said we were gonna
We'll
warm
see.
up scrim again that next time? Yeah, we're not doing that again.
No more. I don't like you. Go away.
all right, yeah, but
You're
Red
not
every
fun.
time.
Warm ups with you aren't fun. Go away.
Wow, that's so mean.
No,
Begone,
it-
thought.
no. I okay, this is gonna sound mean, so this is leaks. I literally DM phone. I was like, I'm not sure we should ever warm up with GZG again.
Toxic.
No,
Jeez,
because we
edgy.
were rolling so hard. Like, we have never subbed in warm up scrims ever.
I don't
It's
know, man.
fine.
We were having a
Big
cold day.
sad,
I don't
bro.
think I think I touched the game for like an hour before that. I was not prepared to play Moira.
It's Moira?
Yeah, I know.
It's Moira.
Exactly.
It's
One more
Moira.
time.
It
It's
doesn't-
Moira.
It aims for you.
All right.
So,
Well, I,
bro,
hey,
Your hat and your
we have to
headphones.
end
It's gonna be
this
so
soon.
funny.
yeah. Let's wrap things up. But I mean, I think intermediate's in a really interesting spot. Like, it's actually really good that DC lost, because now look at all
Hell
the
yeah.
look at all the 2-1 teams. Look at all the 2-1 teams. So
The what teams?
2
2
and
and
1
1.
teams.
Oh,
There's like
yes.
1 undefeated, 2 winless, and then 4. No, is it 4 or
Wave
5?
like
1,
that.
2,
What?
3.
Okay, we
Yeah,
gotta go
4,
fast.
2,
I
and
die
1
in a
team.
couple minutes.
No. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. So it's good. Like, next week should be a treat. I look forward to it.
Next week's gonna be
Uh,
something special.
Oh
my.
yeah, no,
What's
we're gonna
happening
be
next week?
either I'm gonna be like
Jerry.
drinking.
I've been in my dark corner.
I'm gonna be drinking a ton, or I'm gonna be celebrating.
Oh.
But I am 100% gonna be in a new place, which will be awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, man, this is gonna
Boogers.
be a fun time. I'm very
Boogers.
excited.
Can I get a monster
Boogers.
pog for that
Oh.
one?
Can we get a Jerry Pog? It's like
No.
All right,
Red
Y'all
Knight
seen-
Dance Party?
Have y'all seen Monster Pog? It's pretty
No, stop
litty.
it. We're ending it.
all right, we're ending it.
Okay.
Thank you for
that's a
joining
Jerry
us.
Pog right there.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.